dealing with Key Bank, I had a lot of issues dealing with their customer service. They would drag on the process of dealing with them to get the card for my replacement card. They were very rude, and I would suggest if you can avoid dealing with them, definitely try to. Well, I applied for unemployment the 28th of December. So I had moved recently before that, and when I applied for it, I opted to get a new card. And they never sent me a new card. They said that I had an old card, but during the move, I lost my old card. And so I called, after about a week, I said I didn't get a card. Well, they said you need to update your address. So, they gave me the directions to go about it. I had to go online, send them an email with my old address, stating my new address, and send them an envelope or something with my new address on it within the last 30 to 90 days. And so I did that, and they were supposed to get back to me within 48 hours. And I never heard back from them. And I would call them back, and they say they got it, and it never went through. And this happened for about a week, back and forth, and really it was just me calling back and every day, and they just kept giving me the runaround, and it came to a point where I called unemployment, the Department of Labor and Training, and I asked them what's going on, and they said, well, your address is updated in their system, and it has been. They should have sent you your card out. I don't understand why they didn't. So at that point, I found out it was already updated, and that there was no reason for them to not send it. But that was on the 11th that it was updated. So from the 11th until yesterday, really, I have been trying to get them to send me the card out, and still the same thing every day. I'd call them. They say you have to send an email and something with a proof of address on it. So I have about 60 emails I've sent to them in the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I don't know what finally happened, but I left a message with my governor's office. I called the Department of Labor and Training, left several reviews on several websites, and it finally went through as of yesterday. The office was very understanding, and they did everything they could to help. But Key Bank, as a company, is just they were hard to deal with, and they wouldn't work with you. Anytime I would speak with Key Bank, the card services, I would ask them for a supervisor. Sometimes they would say there's no supervisor or management available to speak to me. They will get back to me. There was a few times where now I've been calling for 2 to 3 weeks, and in that time I spoke with a lot of people, and so in that time, like I've gotten to know a lot of the people's voices and their names, and so I would ask for a supervisor pretty much every single time, and it got to the point where they would just hand the phone off to the person next to them that I've spoke with earlier in the day or the day before, and try to pass them as a supervisor. But yeah, I was talking of Key Bank. The unemployment office was very helpful. They did everything they could to help, but they couldn't do anything as far as having them to send me the card. They had no control over that. I did not receive the card as of yet. I called after I left a message with the governor's office, and they called me back. I called yesterday, and they said the card has been processed as of yesterday, so it should have been sent out. But like I said, I spoke with them several times. They were supposed to. I was having the card expedited because my family is going through a rough time right now. They haven't sent us any money, and I have all that money on the card. So we've been having a hard time getting food in the house in the meantime. But they were supposed to have my card expedited to me for a $15 fee that was supposed to be waived after everything we went through. But they won't waive the fee, but they did send the card out as of yesterday.